Hey, what's up, guys? Nick here. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're getting a good start on the weekend. And I wanted to go over a question that I get asked a lot. And it's a valid question. And the question is, what happens if the client goes around you? Or what happens if you notify someone, that there's money owed to them and they decide to claim it for themselves? Or they sign a contract and then they find out where it is and they submit a claim on their own. So they circumvent you, right? First off, this has happened to me. It has not happened very often, but it has happened. And so one thing you can do is, in your fee agreement, you can have a non-circumvention clause, meaning that they sign, as part of the contract and the agreement, that they will not submit a claim. Now, if they do, then obviously you have to enforce that contract, which is going to mean you either go to mediation or you sue them. And that's not always the best option. And even if you sue them and you win, the question then becomes, will you get paid? Because the reality is we have lawsuits every single day. We're the most litigious country in the world, as far as I know. And the reality is many lawsuits don't get paid out. Many obviously settle, but then there's also a lot of people that win in small claims court and they never see that money from the defendant. The courts they're not good at enforcing their decisions. Let's say that, the courts are not good at collecting on judgments for people that win those judgments in court. So the question then is, if someone does circumvent you, do you really want to go through the time and the cost of suing them to enforce your contract? For me, when it happened to me, I was brand new. It was probably the third case I was working on. It was a $20,000 overage. We had signed at 60/40, so it was a good chunk. It would have been a $8,000 payday. And I was new and foolish, and I was working with an attorney that was a good attorney, and then she left. And she left the law firm and she passed all of her cases on to another attorney that was not a good attorney. We'll just say that. But it was also fell on me because I didn't follow up, I didn't push, or I didn't go and find a better attorney to get the work done. Long story short, it took so long that my client was contacted by another company and he ended up signing with them and he submitted a claim, and that was the end. He got his money eventually through this other company. And technically, yeah, he signed an agreement saying he wouldn't do that, but I didn't blame him because I failed. I failed him as a company because I was brand new and I didn't know what I was doing. And I thought the attorney would handle it, and the attorney never did. And that was on me. That was my bad. And so I didn't I wasn't going to sue him. I let it go. I let it go and I left it at that. There's been a couple instances where I've contacted people and then I see that they submit a claim on their own. It sucks, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? There's another deal. There's another deal tomorrow, and it doesn't matter. God bless them. Hopefully, they must need the money. So, and so me, I've kind of taken the approach of don't worry about it because it's not worth the time and the hassle and the pain. Because, I could have sued that guy that circumvented me, or instead I let it go and I just continued about my business and continued to learn. And I learned from that experience. I found a new attorney, a better one, and I moved forward. And so that's my approach, is I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'll get another deal. It's not a big deal. And so that's my approach. And a couple points I want to make. Point number one is, don't let the what if scenarios keep you from taking action and keep you from getting into the business. Because we as humans, I think, our primal brain is meant to protect us, right? And so what that means is we're always thinking of the worst case scenario and how to avoid it. And so we're always thinking of, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? And that's fine. I mean, our brain is doing its job by protecting us from pain and hurt and danger. The problem with that is, if you let the what if scenarios keep you from trying something new, then you'll never get to a new place. You'll never create something new for yourself. So keep that in mind, So going back to the question, what if they circumvent you? Well, who cares? It doesn't matter. Learn from it and go get another deal. Or the opposite is, you say, well, I don't want to take that chance, so I'm not going to do anything. And if you choose that path, that's fine. But just know that, well, this business isn't going to work for you if you choose that path. So don't let the what if stop you, and just learn from each and every experience. Number two is have an abundant mindset. And that's what I've chosen to do, is let it go and go get the next deal. Because every single day, people are going through foreclosure. Every single day, there's tax sales happening. It's just a matter of time that a new overage case is going to be generated. So work the new ones. Who cares if some dude just circumvents you? It doesn't matter, because there's another one that's going to get made today, another overage case. So that's the second piece, is have an abundant mentality, have an abundance mindset. That's pretty much it. Those are the 2 points that I wanted to make, is, don't let the what if scenario stop you from taking action and trying something new. And two is, don't have an abundant mindset. So that's all I have for you. Of course, again, if you wanted to take legal action, you could. Just make sure you have a good agreement. You can see examples of forms in my course to use. But yeah, people ask that question a lot. The what if questions, valid questions. But if the what if questions are keeping you from trying something new, you need to change something. You need to change your thinking. And sometimes you just need to put those what if questions aside and just go for it. Because those questions, again, if you're asking those questions and they're keeping you from taking action, it's really hard to achieve something new for yourself and to achieve progress. It's really hard. If I had just sat and, gotten mad at that guy that went around me after he signed a contract, or if I had gotten mad for the couple people that have gone and claimed the money after I called them, if I had gotten mad and just said, this doesn't work, I'm not going to do this, and if I had quit, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I still deal with this today. It's going to happen again. No doubt about it. I know that. It's part of the business. People will do crappy things because there are crappy people in the world. You just deal with it and you just move forward, and you don't let them keep you from moving forward and progressing. I mean, just today I found somebody online that made a YouTube channel on overages. And I thought that was cool. I was like, oh great, there's a new YouTube channel on overages. Had some really good videos, like well-produced videos, like they're not these, videos that I shoot on my phone. Like very well-produced videos. And then they had a Facebook group, just like me. And I was like, oh cool, this has a Facebook group. So I go to the Facebook group. And what I found is the person that created this channel and created this Facebook group is a student of mine. They bought my course 4 months ago, and then 3 months ago, they created a YouTube channel and a Facebook group. So what are they doing? They're taking my course and they're putting it out on their channel. That sucks. But here's the thing, I don't care. It doesn't matter, because I'm going to keep doing my thing and they can do their thing. So just be aware of that, guys. Bad things will happen. Accept that. Try to prevent them if you can, by using good contracts or whatever, and by getting good advice, and then move forward. Move forward, progress every day, and handle your own business, and don't get involved in other people's business. So, all right, that's enough for today. That was a little longer than I wanted to go, but that's all I have for you. Again, if you want to look at, the forms that I use in my business, you can go to overagesyndicate.com, or you can enroll directly at the course, school.overagecourse.com. And if you want to shortcut your process in learning this business and implementing this business so you can do deals like I've showed you in my other videos, then check out the course. And have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.